Chapter 3 of Nisargadatta Maharaj's book. I Am That, called The Living Presence, discusses living in the moment and the distinction between self and mind. Between the banks of pain and pleasure, the river of life flows. This defining metaphor of Maharaj's philosophy posits that life is not to be resisted or controlled but allowed. The mind's need to fix, hold, or flee leads only to suffering. True spiritual maturity arises in allowing what is, without clinging or aversion. This acceptance is neither fatalism nor passivity, but an active, awakened openness, akin to mindfulness in Buddhism and Vairagya in Vedanta. You are not what happens, you are to whom it happens. Ultimately, even the observer you are not. The most radical insight in this quote by Maharaj is that the self is not even the witness, but the formless, changeless substratum behind both witnessing and experience. This is core Advaita. The self is Brahman, and identification with form, thought, or experience is the only illusion. Maharaj clarifies that the self does not die and is not reborn. The idea of reincarnation applies only to the personal mind-body identity, not to the pure being. While Maharaj speaks of the mind as a mechanism to be ignored, not fought, there is a nuance. Quieting the mind is liberating. However, it must be balanced with respect for the mind's creative and functional roles. The mind is a tool, not a tormentor, unless we make it so by misidentifying with it. You are not the mind, the body, or even the observer. You are the timeless flame of awareness in which all arises and fades. The path is not to change the world or yourself, but to realize you were never bound to begin with. Acceptance is not passivity. It is the power of truth in stillness. This is not a teaching for the intellect alone. It is a pointer to the immediate, wordless recognition of being. Let what comes come. Let what goes go. Find out what remains, says Nisargadatta Maharaj. Whether through direct dialogue or structured analysis, the living present invites a return not to a new state, but to the eternal I am before thought. That presence is neither attained nor created, it is remembered.